Hello, people. We are back again. कल के मैच के लिए which seems to be an exciting prospect. न्यूजीलैंड वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्ल्ड कप में बहुत एक्साइटिंग मैच खेलते हैं ये लोग हमेशा. बहुत ही मतलब क्लोजली कंटेस्टेड मैचेस होते हैं इनके ऑलमोस्ट एवरी टाइम. तो बहुत ही सही राइवलरी है. कल का मैच है, धर्मशाला में है, डे गेम है. इट्स परफेक्ट सेटिंग फॉर अ क्लोजली कंटेस्टेड गेम. आई होप आज के जैसा मैच देखने को मिले हमें कल भी, और रिजल्ट भी हमारी फेवर में चला. जैसे पाकिस्तान हार गई आज, बड़ा मजा आ रहा है. खैर चलो, मैं बार बार पाकिस्तान पे आ जाता हूँ घूम फिर के. लेट मी स्टॉप इट हियर राइट नाउ. इट्स नॉट अबाउट पाकिस्तान राइट नाउ, इट्स अबाउट न्यूजीलैंड एंड ऑस्ट्रेलिया. सो वी हैव संदीप, हमारे पास आपके लिए बहुत सारे बराज ऑफ क्वेश्चंस हैं. First of all, we would like to know the all important question and a very difficult one for tomorrow. Who is your favorite?
Oh my goodness, it's going to be tough. It's a tough call. Dharamshala, it's a tricky wicket. And New Zealand have played a match against India recently, of course, in a losing cause. And Australia is a rejuvenated side. They won 3 matches on trot. Netherlands, Pakistan, and then Sri Lanka. Mitchell Marsh got 100. Travis Head is supposed to be back in the 11. Dave Warner is firing. Steve Smith back in form. So Australia looks solid. Australia is looking quite solid and then strong. Perhaps they might drop Stoinis and then play Travis Head, right? So to me, it could be advantage Australia, looking at the way they have performed in the last 3 games, and considering New Zealand's batting, which could be a bit vulnerable against quality pace attack, and Australia has got all the ingredients of a quality pace attack. Okay, Hazelwood, Pat Cummins, and Stark, and of course Adam Zampa. Let's not forget him. He picked up 4 wickets each in all the games in the last 3 games, right? So to me, it's going to be 60-40 Australia, but it could be a close encounter. Okay, yeah, that's my take.
Okay. Fair enough. तो अब next question लेते हैं. I think we have seen so far in the tournament, Australian bowling has not been that effective as they were supposed to be. You have Pat Cummins, Josh Hazelwood, Mitchell Stark, Adam Zampa, one of the best spinners going around. So they have not been able to perform. So what, according to you, is ailing this bowling attack, and what they need to do?
Look, see, Australia's bowling attack, yes, it has been a little inconsistent, I agree. Okay. Having said that, their spinner, Adam Zampa, has picked up 4 wickets in all the games that they played. Okay. Let's not forget that, see, they don't have a good quality 5th bowling option, a high quality 5th bowling option. That has been their main concern throughout the tournament so far. That's why they may want to play Travis Head tomorrow, okay, to have a couple of options available for them. It could be Glenn Maxwell, Mitchell Marsh, and then Travis Head. These 3 could be their 5th bowling option. And Pat Cummins hasn't fired for them. If you have observed, Josh Hazelwood and then Mitchell Stark bowled well in parts. Okay, they have been reasonably consistent. And then Adam Zampa has been consistent. And then 5th bowling option hasn't been working that great for them. Okay, but Pat Cummins has been the weak link. He hasn't taken enough wickets so far. I think he should come firing. He should be a rejuvenated captain, because they won 3 games on trot, and then they won convincingly, and then against Netherlands, they won with a pretty good margin, 300 plus runs. So they should address their 5th bowling option, number 1, with a couple of all-rounders in place. It should not be just Glenn Maxwell alone. They should have Mitchell Marsh, Travis Head, and then, of course, Glenn Maxwell. Adam Zampa, for sure, may get some purchase tomorrow, because it's going to be a day game. And then at least 2 of their 3 fast bowlers should bowl well tomorrow. Okay, right? So that could be working in favor of Australia. Yeah.
Okay, another question. there have been talks, about Travis Head making a comeback to the Australian side, and then you have this question, considering that last during last two matches, Mitchell Marsh and David Warner, this partnership has been, they have done wonders for Australia. They have given them solid starts. They were able to lay, uh, obviously they were able to build from those starts. So if Travis Head makes a comeback to Australian team, then what happens? This partnership, which is doing fairly well for them, uh, they are going to break this partnership. So what happens then? How do you see this panning out? Where Mitchell Marsh bats if Travis Head opens? What do you think?
See, it's going to be a tough. It's a tough choice for Australia because Mitchell Marsh and then Dave Warner have done extremely well, and in fact, Mitchell Marsh got 100. But Travis Head, if you look at his strengths, he can be successful only as an opener. He has got this massive ability to attack any type of bowling early on. That is Travis Head's strength. Let's not forget that. And then Mitchell Marsh could be a little flexible in his batting position and also in his approach a bit. He at times is fine to take a few balls and then he's fine to take a bit more time and then start the attack. So to me, Travis Head should open, and then Mitchell Marsh can bat at number 3. Because if you have observed, right, of course, Steven Smith has done well in the last game, but Labuschagne and then Steven Smith, they have not been in their best of forms, right?
So Sandeep, one more question. Sorry to interrupt. So if Travis Head comes back into the side, who goes out?
I think Stoinis
Labuschagne.
should go out.
Okay, so you are going to drop Stoinis, not Labuschagne,
I would
because
rather,
Stoinis gives them an option, bowling option.
but let's not forget, Labuschagne is,
Provided Stoinis is fit. Stoinis has some fitness issues as well.
to me, I think Stoinis should go because Labuschagne is kind of a batsman who can give them some stability at number 4 or number 5. Okay.
Mm.
And then you need such players, or if at all an early wicket or 2 falls, because imagine Travis Head getting out in the first 5 overs, and then Mitchell Marsh, who's also an attacking player, and then if a couple of them get out, then who's there to build a partnership with either Dave Warner or with Smith? Now, there should be someone who can build that innings. And then you are anyway covering the option of the bowling attack, the 5th bowling option in the form of Mitchell Marsh, Glenn Maxwell, and then Travis Head. So I think Stoinis should go out in all probability. And if Mitchell Marsh can bat at number 3, I think their top 3 would become more stronger, much more stronger. Travis Head being at the top slot.
ओके देन, तो अब मैं भी अपना थोड़ा बता देता हूँ मुझे क्या लगता है. संदीप ने कहा 60-40 इन फेवर ऑफ ऑस्ट्रेलिया. मेरे हिसाब से भी ऑस्ट्रेलिया फेवरेट है, बिकॉज मुझे न्यूजीलैंड की बैटिंग बहुत इफी लगती है. विलियमसन की एब्सेंस में आई डोंट हैव एनी ट्रस्ट ऑन द बैटिंग. कभी मिचेल स्कोर करेगा, कभी टॉम लेथम करेगा, कभी कोई करेगा, बट वो स्कोरिंग किस रेट पे होती है क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, विलियमसन के होने पे वो एक एंड संभाल लेता है, दूसरे एंड पे होके एक तरह से आप खुल के खेल सकते हो. आपको लाइसेंस मिल जाता है, मारो, बिकॉज आपको पता है अदर एंड पे विलियमसन ने संभाल रखा है. बट विलियमसन के एब्सेंस में आपको लाइसेंस नहीं मिलता. We have seen that during the last game against India as well. They couldn't. They were never. Although Mitchell scored 100, but it was not a brisk 100. It was a kind of slow 100. So they could not really motor along. तो मुझे लगता है न्यूजीलैंड की बैटिंग प्रॉब्लम है. बॉलिंग में देन अगेन सब कुछ, इन एब्सेंस ऑफ साउदी, एवरीथिंग बॉइल्स डाउन टू ट्रेंट बोल्ट. तो थोड़ा सा सिंगल डायमेंशनल हो गया न्यूजीलैंड साइड मेरे हिसाब से, इन एब्सेंस ऑफ विलियमसन एंड साउदी ऑफ कोर्स. तो आई वुड से ऑस्ट्रेलिया, आई वुड से 65-35, just to be on a slightly different page. Then संदीप को लगना चाहिए ना मैंने उनकी कॉपी की है. So 65-35 Australia for me as well. So that's it. That's our take. We're signing off now. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.